All right. In this video, I'll give you my thoughts about a YouTuber who came to visit Thailand. He seems to be doing pretty well. He has, um, he's more like the manosphere where he gives guidance on how to be a man, live like a man, you know, how you have to treat a woman, how you have to get married. So it's one of those manosphere channels. Okay. It's not like Andrew Tate, but it's more sensible version of it, a very grounded one. Okay, he also has communities which he has created where people can interact if they pay money per month. And this was given to me by the link was given to me by a client who has conversations with me time to time. He books my services. Okay, so this particular video that he shared with me was his experience in Thailand. He visited where I stay. He visited a couple of places. He stayed there for quite some time, and a very level-headed, grounded video. But it was not without its, I don't know, controversial bits, which I'm going to speak to you about. Okay. He appreciated Thailand. He appreciated the women, the food, the cheap lifestyle, what he wouldn't get back in the United States. But then he made this controversial video about Thailand after leaving Thailand, because if you make it when you're there in Thailand, if someone complains about you, you will be put in prison, and defamation laws apply. Okay. So some of the things he complained about in Thailand were, one is the beaches. The beaches were not very clean, pristine, sewage was there. Another thing which he complained about Thailand was the water, you can't drink from the tap. The third one he complained was the food. Means he wants Western kind of food, okay? Western kind of produce. So obviously you need to pay a very high premium. Like the price was almost double or three times or even four times that in United States. And then he was giving, okay, for beaches, this country, this other country is great. You really want women with self-respect and beauty and dignity, this country is good. You want to drink water from the tap, that country is good. Okay. Now, I listened to everything he had to say, and I'm not saying that he's wrong. See, everything has two sides to a story. But in this video, what I want to do is set a very realistic example or set very realistic expectations for Western expats or people who have the money to come down to countries like Thailand, Philippines, the Southeast Asia, whether it's Vietnam, whether it's Cambodia, whether it's Bali. I I want to share with you my thoughts and keep it very realistic. Okay. Now, once again, just like he gave his opinion and he was right, and there is an element where he's wrong. Even what I say, I may be right, I also may be wrong. So feel free to comment down below. Okay. So let's start. I have written down 19 points, which may be a little bit more, but I thought in this one video, I'll say it all. Okay. Now, keep in mind, this is for those people, this video is for those people who have the means, the money to come here, not being needy for work. It's not like, oh, I need a job. If I don't have a job, I can't feed my family. I need a monthly salary. It is not for those kind of people. And it is not for those kind of people who, oh, I can't get a visa. Please help me get a visa. Begging and pleading for a visa because your country's passport is not good. And that kind of limits it to Western passport holders, because you get visa on arrival, then you can get 3 months, then you can renew it 6 months, Or if you are from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, whatever, means you have enough and more funds, enough and more money, where visa, no problem, here's the money, you can get it. So this video is not for needy people, okay, or desperate people. Means you have your finances or place, or you have a passport that helps you. Okay. Now let's understand this. Why? First, you need to be very clear. Why is it that you're leaving your country, Canada, USA, Australia, UK, Ireland, whichever country you are from? Why are you leaving that country and thinking of moving to a third world country? Okay, there can be plenty of reasons. But predominantly, in my experience of being in Thailand for, I would say, 10 plus years, and looking at the quality of tourists, the Western expats, the majority want to come here because they want more purchasing power. They want to enjoy their life while spending less. For example, let's say I'm living in the United States or Canada for $10,000 a month. Okay. If I can get the same amenities, the exact same, which I'm spending $10,000, if I can get it for $1,000, and it's possible, huh? It's possible. The same amenities, if I'm getting for $1,000, why not? I'm saving $9,000. Simple logic, right? Okay. And that is exactly the reason why I left Dubai, because in Dubai, what I was paying to survive and pay my day-to-day expense, here I live comfortably like a king. I'll give you simple examples, two or three, to make sense. Like internet was in dirhams. Okay, let's say I'll give you in dollars. My internet, my phone I was paying around 1 minute. Let me kind of give you the exact figures, so there is no room for AD to USD. Okay, so and then you want Thai baht. Okay, Thai baht to USD. Okay, so the first one was my phone bill. Just internet, the basic internet, was around 136 US dollars. Okay, 136. Here, my internet is for free per month. It comes with the house. Okay. So Dubai, I was paying $500, $136 per month. Here it is for free. Okay. Next one. Let's say my phone calls. I used to make a lot of phone calls for a lot of customers. And obviously, my phone bill would come to, say, 2,000 dirhams, which was, say, 544 US dollars. Okay. 544. Here, because I make calls through the internet, once again, it's for free. Okay. But I do take a package, and it is around $17. So, where in Dubai I was paying $544 or say $500, here it is $20. So you get what I'm saying. I just gave you internet and phone bill. Transportation. Let's say if I take a cab, I take a taxi, and or I take my car, minimum, say in Dubai, one place going and coming back, I would have to spend around $54. Okay. Here, I might have to spend $5. So you kind of get the idea what I'm saying. So why should I spend? The logic that I had was, why should I spend 10,000 when I can get the same in 1,000? Okay. But then if life was so simple where I can get everything from Dubai, everything for 1/10 the price, then why isn't the whole world? Why isn't the entire Dubai? Why isn't the entire USA? Why isn't Australia, Canada? Why isn't everybody coming here? There should be a reason, right? And the reasons are the drawbacks. Just as you'll never get a perfect man or a perfect woman, okay? You'll never get a perfect country. You'll get a female maybe with a beautiful face but no brains. You'll get maybe a female with amazing body, her tits, her physique, her ass, her legs, but then her face may be not perfect. You may get a female who is an exercise fanatic and she looks like a model, but then she's very demanding. You might get a female who is great in bed, amazing with sex, but she has a lot of drama, you know. So everything has yin and yang, good and bad. Okay. So when you're migrating to a third world country, please understand that there is a plus and there is a minus. Okay. Now, on the plus side, you'll say it's very cheap. Yes, 100%. I, you know, all the fruits and vegetables and everything else. Like, let's say, for example, my wife loves to eat prawns, shrimps and prawns. In Dubai, let's say it would be around just let's say 1 kilo. 1 kilo. Let's take it at uh, $27. Okay, here the same shrimp comes at $8. Where is 27? Where is 8? Now you might say, oh, it's hardly different. But when you factor in every small little expense, no, small electricity, water, okay, like for example, my rent, the rent that I pay for there in Dubai was around that time, talking of nearly, I think, say 10 years ago. 10 years ago, okay, I was paying 45,000. That is 12,000 US dollars. Here I'm paying now, okay, now I'm paying $200. So where is, sorry, I gave a wrong one. Per year 84. Sorry, just give me. So there I was paying $12,000. Here I'm paying 2,500 US dollars. Okay, there was no free water, free electricity. Here there is free water, electricity I have to pay. Okay, so you kind of get the idea. So one is it is cheap. Okay, it's very affordable. It's what is important to me is I'm getting a lot of benefits. Okay, but then I don't get everything. Now, one of the complaints that he had was the beaches. He's absolutely right. Okay, there are a lot of beaches here where it's not combed properly. The sand is very sluggish. There is poisonous jellyfish. There are some places there are dangerous rocks. I just went once to the beach. I didn't feel like it. In Dubai near Burj Al Arab, it is so clean. You can go almost, not exaggerate, you can go half a kilometer into the ocean and you can still see the floor and it's pristine. It is unbelievable. I used to practice my triathlon there. It is clean, huh? Really clean. Like the beach is unbelievable. It is like you'll wonder, is this CGI or is this for real? Here it is like sometimes, like maybe 2 kilometers, the water will just go right into the ocean, and there you have muck and black sand, and obviously for shells, and you can't even walk. And there is the stench in some places. Yes, there's lots of sewage, so it's not. And there are many people who took their children for a swim only to get stung by jellyfish, and there have been casualties. Okay, so he talks about the beaches, 100% right. Then he spoke about the water. He said, you can't drink tap water. Well, guess what? In Dubai also can't drink tap water. But here the tap water is not actually, even for other purposes, you can't even use for boiling water. It is that dirty because sometimes we get dark black or dark brown. It's part of where I live. Okay. Now, this you might think is absolutely silly, but there is no water with pressure. Like when I go to the toilet or when I go this thing, out of the 8 years, 10 years I've stayed here in this location, the water, when I put it on, it is more like I'm just taking let's say I'm taking a bottle of water and I'm pouring it like this. So it'll just come trickle down. So you can't expect a full force. And hot water, though, when you put it on, again, it'll trickle down. So the only time I did experience hot water shower with force, okay, was when I stayed in a 5-star hotel in Bangkok. So like that guy clearly said, what you pay is what you get. Okay. So Um, don't expect everything. Don't expect everything what you enjoyed in the West that you'll get here. The reason why you're coming here is to save money, right? So there will be a trade off. See, the other things which you need to understand is you will be identified as a foreigner. Your skin color, your accent, your behavior means you can identify, oh, he's American, he's British, he's German. You don't look like a Thai person, you don't look like a Cambodian. So you look different. The problem is you'll be identified as a tourist, even if you stay 10 years. And not only that, you'll also be identified as a walking ATM machine. They will look at you as this guy has US dollars, this guy has Great Britain pounds, this guy has the Australian dollar. And they will think to themselves, see, because I'm married to a Thai woman, because I've been around with a few Thai people, I know how do they think. And they are not thinking wrong. You're earning in US dollars, you bring foreign exchange, and you're able to live, let's say a Thai life is very simple, okay? Sticky rice, curry, little bit of soup, okay? You are not going to have sticky rice. You're not going to have soup, boiled water, or little bit of curry. No, you're going to have a steak. You're going to have French fries. You're going to have maybe a nice salmon piece. Maybe you'll have sushi. So there is a difference, right? There's a big difference. So they look at you as someone who can afford good things in life, even if you're a hippie, even if you're a bum. Okay. And they know for a fact where they drink local liquor, you will drink a branded liquor where they can, they're not used to having, say, a swimming pool in the house. You would love to have a swimming pool and pool party, girls in the bikini, and, DJ rave music. In fact, many of the Westerners who come here, for them, they will go on rave parties. They'll go on a yacht. They'll go on, it's not my cup of tea. I don't know how people do it, and I don't like it also. They will all be wearing their bikinis in the pool party, drinking alcohol and showing their body and gyrating themselves, sweaty and yeah, babes and this and that, and steak and barbecue. I'm not. That is not my culture. That is not what I like, and I'm not saying that they are bad. That is what they like. But if you speak to a local Thai person, normal average Thai person, is just like a normal average American who lives there. A normal average American, normal average Canadian, normal average Australian is not going for pool parties, sitting on yachts, having half naked females, drinking the most expensive champagne. No. The normal average citizen of your country has bills to pay, goes to work, uh, goes maybe purchases groceries, comes back home. So the Thai people live the same way. But the foreigners who come here as expats, they like to do all this. And remember their age. Their age is like their 20s, 30s. So they're very adventurous. That is why if you go online, go to the YouTube and check these tourists who come to Bali, most of them call themselves this sophisticated term, digital nomad. And most of them are young boys, young girls. Oh, I go to the gym. Oh, then I go to the 5-star hotel. Then I go for a massage. Then I go to this place and we have sushi, and we go for the rave party at night. And then it's not a normal life. And they are trying to pretend. They're trying to pretend that they are rich, but they're not actually rich, because if you're actually rich, take this with a pinch of salt. If you're actually rich, you wouldn't come to a third world country and think, how can I save money? I'm not talking of Elon Musk rich or Jeff Bezos rich. There are plenty of businessmen who would not want to work remote. No. They just don't. And even if they could, they would say, no, sorry, I prefer to be with my relatives, with my friends, with people of my nationality or people who I can talk to. The outliers who are there, oh, I like to work alone. They are these, like the crazies, like me. I don't have friends, I don't have relatives, I don't have the church, society, environment, nothing. I like to be alone. So, like me, it's not normal. A normal person would like to be with a family, would like to be with people. Like, why do you think there are so many Asian ladies who go to Canada, Ireland, UK? They are miserable there, even though it's a very modern life. Why? They miss the local culture, they miss their local lifestyle. Okay. Uh, the other thing which I think the Western expats have to keep in mind is, see, come down here. If your expectations are real, you need to really have balance and you need to have a hierarchy. What do you want? Do you want the best beaches? That is why you come here, or you want the best cost saving, or you want the best internet, or you want the best medical facility, or you want the best education, or you want total silence and quiet, or you want a forest, or you want live with nature. You can't have everything in the world. It's like saying, I want a man. It's like a girl saying, I want a man with the power and influence of Elon Musk, the business setup of Jeff Bezos, the maturity of, let's say, Aristotle, then the character of Christ, then the looks of Chris Hemsworth. What you're asking for God mode. It doesn't exist, boss. You yourself should be perfect then. No? And then remember, when you go to a third world country, there are third world problems. Third world problems like bureaucracy, corruption. Uh, you may pay. What you pay is not what you will get. Like, for example, in a well structured modern society, let's say you pay a plumber $100, he will give you a particular standard. In third world countries, you pay a guy, he will tell, yes, the job is done. Next day, you'll have multiple more problems because he doesn't give a damn. Okay, so it's a very different mentality. And then I think the part I absolutely cannot stand, or I find very irritating, is the way they judge men or women. Oh, I'm searching for true love. Okay. What's your definition of true love? Oh, she has to be beautiful. Okay. She has to be young. Okay. She has to be submissive. Okay. I mean, as you go down the traits, suddenly I scratch my head and wonder, what is he smoking? Like, from which fucking planet you come from, man? Even sometimes I get these girls, these females, they are smart, they are intelligent, they are beautiful, they have a good career. Okay, I ask them, so what kind of a guy you're looking for, like marriage? They want to share with me, oh, Law, I'm not getting a good guy. Okay, so what are you looking for? Okay, smart. Okay, intelligent. Okay, good-hearted. Okay, first they'll go with all this normal jing bang, but then it comes down to, I'm earning here, he has to earn here. Okay, I am demanding, commanding. I want self respect. He has to be flexible. Okay. I want an alpha male. I don't want a simp. Okay. All of a sudden, it starts becoming so unrealistic. It's like, boss, you want a Bugatti. Your budget is that of a bloody Toyota, or are you gone mad? Like this particular gentleman on his YouTube channel. Oh, these females are cheap. These females in these third world countries are shit. They will suck you off. They're waiting for old, outdated, a guy who's like 70, 80 years old walking this way. And this girl who is 18 or 20, she'll suck you off. You just give her some money. So they don't have any class. They don't have any character. I mean, what are you, fucking Jesus Christ? What? Like, if you are so good, if you're so great, Why would you come to a country like this? Why don't you get a girl from where you stay? You're not getting because you yourself have limitations. Oh no, the girls in the West are nowadays brainwashed. They don't know how to behave. They expect the sun, moon, and stars. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. They're expecting sun, moon, and stars. They have their flaws. They can be bitches. They have very masculine traits. You're giving me their drawbacks. What the fuck are your drawbacks, man? You have drawbacks, right? Or you're God, or you're perfect, you're a saint. Shut the fuck up, man. See, even me, plenty of drawbacks. I'm telling you this. I am surprised that my wife can tolerate me. I have to admire because I'm not at all romantic. I am at the dead end zone of my sexual peak. Okay. I'm very boring. I'm very moody. I'm just focused on my work. The poor thing, I pity her. I mean, she deserves so much better. She's a good woman. She's not perfect. If you were to look at her drawbacks, oh, she's not beautiful. She's not sexy. Yes. So we both are not perfect, but we found things that really matter. What really matters? Trust. What really matters? She will support me in my work to earn money. Okay. She'll support me. And I will support her and give her what she needs for herself, her mother, father, family. Basic. I'm not going to carry everyone's monkey on my back. So there are a lot of compromises to be made. And nobody gives you a fucking right to be at a level where these are bitches, these are whores, these are, I wouldn't even ask them to suck off my dog. Who the fuck are you, man? The only reason you're talking so big is because you have money. Money. And you have certain privileges. Others, if you didn't have that, you're a piece of shit yourself. Your girl would dump your fucking ass if you didn't have money. Okay, so these Andrew Tate wannabes, guys who give big lectures, no, who preach, you yourself are a piece of shit, yeah. Like even me for that matter. You need to know what is your budget. Like my mentor used to tell me, stretch your legs as far as the length of the bed. Don't stretch it too much, legs will fall down. Even your blanket. So live within your means. And if you're so great, why would you search for love in these countries? The reason you're coming here is because of your massive limitations, your age or your sexual libido or your physique and one more thing is, it's you're a piece of shit. I would say to that video guy, that YouTuber, you're a piece of shit to disrespect the women who are doing it. They're doing it for a need to feed their families. And the people who are coming here know their limitations. These retirees, the people who have retired, why do these retirees with fat bellies, 60, 70, 80 years old, come here and choose in these third world countries like Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam? Why do they choose girls who are 20s or 18 or even underage? Because they know their time is up. They know I have a few more years. I want to live my vices or my fetishes, and I'll pay whatever I can afford to get them. And they know these countries are where I can afford this. So it's, both of them have to make a compromise. So it's very easy to point fingers and, they don't have character. Oh, they are pieces of shit. Oh, this is the world we live in, boss. Do I approve of a 60, 70, 90-year-old man choosing a 18-year-old girl? No. But is it easy for me to be in her shoes? Do you think a 18-year-old girl's dream is, oh, let me suck off a 90-year-old guy with a pot belly, hairy, smelly, whose weight is 20 times, no, sorry, 5 times more than me. I'm only 50 kilos. He is nearly 150. Do I want his body smothering me and killing me? Do you think that is her dream? Don't you think she has some nice hopes, dreams? When her father, mother, brother, sister, there's no upbringing, there's no home, what else can she do, yeah? And these old guys, they don't have a family, they don't have friends, they don't have anything. They just have their pension that they're getting every month. And out of that little bit, they're like, okay, I'll spend a little bit here, a little bit here, have fun here. They're counting their pennies. That's why they're called as cheap Charlies. And, I'll just sum it all up by telling you this. Look, healthcare, water, food, electricity, education, infrastructure, transportation, legal services, banking, legal protection, safety, driving, all these things, no? You have to choose in order of importance. You can't have everything and then complain, moan, and bitch about it. It's like you want to pay less, but then you want more. And the final point that I'll give you, this guy said, "Oh, I went to one of the stores where they sell fruits, and they were selling a Japanese melon or Korean some fruit, and it was 10 times more expensive than USA." Then if that is important to you, stay in fucking USA. No, why are you coming here? The reason why there's such a premium, a very high premium to it, is because nobody eats it here. It's only dumb fucks like you who come in, I'm in Thailand, third world country, or Vietnam or Philippines, where poverty is there, where people eat sticky rice. No, but I would like caviar with champagne and $100,000 meat from Australia. It should be, it should be either, what do you call that? The Japanese award-winning tuna, and it should be Wagyu beef. And don't fucking bitch and cry, no? If it's expensive. Go fucking stay there. If that is expensive, that is what you want. Oh, the food here was not cooked properly. It doesn't have the standards. What fucking standard? It's like going to India in a village. Hey, this is not the standards how they have in Washington, man. When I was eating at the 3-star Michelin restaurant, you don't follow any of the protocols. Where's your fucking common sense, man? Up your ass? Fucking piece. Some people are idiots, absolute fucking idiots. All I'll tell you is, you have the money, okay, based on a budget, find a country that gives you your list based on order of importance. You can't have everything. If there are 10 points, maybe you'll get only the choose 1, 2, 3. Then secondary importance 4, 5, 6. Then be ready to sacrifice the last 4. That is smart. But if you want to save money and you want to save time and you want to have tax free and this free and that free, and no, I also want all 10. The girl has to be beautiful, and she has to love me, and she has to be obedient, and she has to die for me, and never talk to her parents, and never talk to her friends, and she has to bend over every time I ask her and suck me off, and she has to tolerate when I go and sleep with other women, and she has to accept my imperfections. I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm a bully, I don't treat her with respect. Oh, that is the true love that I want. What? Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. To all the Western expats who think of coming to third world countries, keep it real, man. Keep it real, okay? And stop having this, oh, I'm up here. Oh, these are my standards, man. I want tap water that I can just drink. Oh, I want the beaches to be pristine. I want the women to be hot and beautiful. And I want them to worship me like God. And plus, I don't want to pay these taxes. And plus, I want 5-star internet. And plus, I want 5-star Michelin food served at an affordable price. Plus, I don't want any bureaucracy. Plus, I don't want any pollution. Then spend more, no? And don't fucking complain, bitch, and moan. Anyway, this is what I want to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You agree, disagree? I'd love to know what you have to say. Okay, you guys take care. This is me signing off.